Hi guys, this is Iron Studios Jungle Explorer from Jurassic Park. No doubt you'll have seen the full T-Rex attack diorama, which this car would normally be a part of, but this is the standalone version. As much as I'd love to have that in my life, my funds and space were not up to the challenge of that. But I'm in love with Explorers, so I couldn't resist picking up one of these. These are without a doubt the closest we'll ever get to a proper model of the Explorer. None of the other things, the toys or even the Matchbox stuff really even comes close to this, although obviously a lot more expensive. So this is a standalone one. It comes with this base, with the track. It's quite nice. It's got the track prints, although one criticism I would have is that it doesn't really line up with the tyres, but I guess you could say that it's one that's been over the track a few times. It also comes with the maps that the full diorama comes with. You're supposed to spread these in the back. I can't really see a good way of doing that because the only access in is through the passenger door. Maybe need something long to push the maps over. So I've left them out for now. I've also left one of this antenna off. They're quite hard to put in just because the car is so fragile. This is just not a toy at all. It actually arrived from LA in California here in the UK, but a few things were kind of broken, namely the lights at the top here, which luckily I've glued back on with no issues at all. But I did have problems with this front bar, which I've emailed Iron Studios about to see what they will recommend or do. But other than that, I'm incredibly happy with this. This is just absolutely stunning. I can't really show off just how big this is, but it is very big. The base and the car weigh somewhere over 4 kilograms, so it's very heavy and again, very, very fragile. But here's the car itself. It comes without the raindrop effect like the full diorama does. I actually prefer that. It's a more cleaner sort of daytime look. Although the raindrop effect looks incredible based on the videos I've seen, but I really like that clean, brand new look. Although the car does come with pre-applied dirt to give it that more realistic toured look. Inside the back, you've got the box containing the flares and the torch. Still has the 2 flares missing, just like the diorama, to represent the 2 that Ian Malcolm and Alan Grant took. But it's there. So this is where you would put all the maps and things. But as far as the car goes, the paint job is just absolutely incredible. Really, and seeing it in person, the videos just don't do it justice at all. And at night, you've got the switch under here that switches on. The tail lights at the back. The 2 interactive CD-ROMs. And the headlamps at the front as well. Just a really nice touch. And in the dark, which I can try and do, it won't give it much justice at all, but at night it just looks amazing. You'd almost swear it was a real car sometimes. There's the front. I'll put the light back on. So yeah, not a cheap product by any means, but easily one of the best that we'll get. I can't thank Iron Studios enough for attempting this. It's so intricate and I genuinely don't think that we'll see anything like this again. Iron Studios seem to be taking quite a risk with this, and how fragile it is kind of proves that. But round this side, this door opens up. Normally in the diorama, this is where Ian would stand with his flare, but it's still the same in a standalone, and you can see the cups of water there, the CD-ROM, You've got this tiny little card that has the, I don't know if you can see that, the 005 as well. Just a really nice touch. The steering wheel has the cover. You've got the automated cameras there. In the back, your interactive CD-ROM there too. No night vision goggles though, but minor criticism. This door closes and is held on up here by a magnet, so it's really nice and flush. I noticed in the prototype it wasn't very flush, but this door's well done. The only thing I would say is you can tell it's painted away from the vehicle because the green's a bit stronger here compared to there, but a small criticism there. The other side is perfect. The only other thing I would say is that compared to the prototype versions, there seems to be a bit more of a gap here compared to the front. And it does rock, although I've got this sitting where it doesn't rock, but I think everyone's the same when it does kind of rock. It's not perfectly flat. I don't know what happened there. But other than that, this thing is just incredible. Again, I cannot begin to describe just how big this thing is, just how good it looks in person. If you get the chance to pick one up, definitely do. I'll let you know what happens with Iron Studios and what they say. I sent them a picture actually of these broken off and the bull bar itself. And I'm also missing what looks to be this lens, although I prefer it without. So if I could get that off, I'd be quite happy. But yeah, let me know what you think, and if you've picked one up yourself, if you've had any problems. I know that quite a few of them, the bumper comes off in postage and in shipping. So I was quite grateful that mine never came off. But the box it comes in also is absolutely colossal. Huge box. But yeah, that's it.